Love Insurance City Bones by Cassandra Clare.
Now, I have this wonderful friend who lent me the trilogy. I know there are more than just 3 books. I think they're going to be like 6 books or something.
And it's really pretty. So, yeah, and until I finish it, it's all mine.
So, City of Bones is sporting a nice shirtless Jace Wayland. And, I mean, it was a good read. It was entertaining, funny, lively, action-packed, and generally I think I quite enjoyed it. But, I mean, I think there were quite a few major problems at the same time, and I'll talk about those later. I've been hearing quite a few slightly disturbing things on the internet about Claire and her apparent plagiarism and cyberbullying stuff, and I'm just gonna review the book and let you guys figure out what you think of Claire as a person. I'm just about the books. So the premise of the book basically is normal girl Clary. She is as normal as she'd like to think. She has this newly gained sight when she can see all these things that occur that no one else can see, and so she goes to a club with her best friend called Pandemonium, and she witnesses a murder these 3 teenagers commit, and she's scared out of her mind. Something happens with her mother going missing, and all these things just happen and spiral out of control, and she's knee-deep in the shadow world with a jerky dude to help her out and stuff in the shape and form of Jace. Not a companionship that I would like myself. Now, the first thing you need to know about Clary is I don't like her. Now, before you rip my head off, let me explain. The girl is quite whiny and moany, and the way she treats Simon is actually quite it's just horrible, and I don't understand why she does that. She kind of uses him to the extent where after they had this big argument, he goes off, and then she's calling him for a ride because, oh, Shadowhunters don't own cars. What is with that? And I don't understand how she's been blind for so long about his feelings for her. It's plainly written on his face and his eyes. It's frustrating. But not so much as frustrating as the sense that even if she didn't know how he felt, the fact that they're meant to be best friends, and she doesn't stand up for him when the likes of Alec Lightwood and Jace and stuff have a go at Simon because he's a mundane, a human, and he doesn't fit into their world. She should have done something about that as well.
I don't understand what it is about Jace that she finds appealing. He is an annoying person. If I knew him in real life, I would have slapped him a long time ago, and maybe you would have seen it coming because, ooh, what shadow hunting skills. But I just can't deal with him. I don't understand what makes Clary so special. I don't like this whole I am the special one kind of thing. I mean, even if you think she is, he isn't the special one, It's weird. And I don't like the kind of hate she has towards Isabel at the beginning. I don't like we're getting girl-on-girl hate, and it's for seemingly no apparent reason other than the fact that she looks better than she does. So we have quite like Isabel looked like a moon goddess. Clary hated her. Clary wanted to take the pot and spill its ingredients on Isabel's head. And it's horrible. I mean, what is wrong with her?
I heard a comment on Goodreads just now, and it said something like, what I don't understand about the series is things just seem to happen oh so conveniently. And I'm thinking, yeah, it's true actually. You get one scene, something happens, and there's a big problem here, and we're thinking, ooh, what's going on? How's she gonna solve this? And next thing, something else happens, and it's all sorted. And it's to this point where we don't really know what the limits are of this world. I could go on a full-blown rant about Valentine and the villain and how so not villainous he was, because I didn't get the impression that I should fear him or anything. I kind of hate him in a way because of what he's done in the past, but when we see him for the first time, I'm not convinced at all that he's quite as diabolical or manipulative as Claire, the author, would like us to see, and I'm not convinced, and he goes off to lick his wounds or something, and I'm just hoping that if we see him again in the next few books, then he will be worthwhile next time. My favourite supporting character in the whole book, and I suppose soon enough in the whole series, will be Magnus Bane. He is my favourite character just generally. I am giving City of Bones 3.5 stars because it's quite an entertaining book. It's lively, fun. There are some pretty good funny quotes actually, and well, it's enjoyable and easy to read. The bad points, unfortunately, are the fact that the way it's written, in terms of kind of the overuse of similes, the point of view just doesn't seem to know where it's going, whether it wants to be first person or third person or anything, and it's strange and I don't understand it. But I'm holding out that City of Ashes will be good, and we shall see.
This is Wonderland Wonder, and thank you for joining me on Wiki Wacky Wikis, Musings and Wanderings, and my review of City of Bones. Check out my other blogs and vlogs, and hopefully at some point I will be reviewing City of Ashes once I get to it. Thank you!